Hey everyone, this is Jake, and today we are going to be doing another SSR review, and in this review we are going to be talking about the counter sniper unit Edel. Edel is really good units, and she is definitely a really important figure within the story, so do not miss this story that's coming up with her. Make sure to read up the story, and trust me, I think a lot of people will really like this event. This event is probably one of the first counter-side event that really turned 180 on a lot of things. Things are creepy, things are like a horror vibe. I just really love the whole thing. So she's definitely really unique, her story is unique, you will definitely enjoy this event and her. So let's talk about Edel and what kind of skill kit she has, and what you can expect from her in terms of PvP and PvE, and my thoughts about her at the end of this video. So anyways, let's jump into video and talk about Edel. So she's a sniper class unit, so her basic attack, she does a range attack that does AoE hits. It has a 3 balance hits. She basically summons this mysterious figure and she throws at the enemy, and this does pretty decent damage, and it ties really great with the passive skill, so we'll move on to her passive skill right away. And when you look at her passive skill, she is able to do extra 40% damage against those enemy monster type, not to mention the soldier units. So she countered those 2 units, and furthermore to her passive skill, as she hits any attack that she does that hits the enemy, it will apply a debuff on them for 12 seconds. And whenever the enemy with the debuff dies, she will be able to summon these little monsters on top of their dead bodies. So she is able to summon all these little things as she kills more enemies, or her allies kills more enemies, and she's able to stack up a whole army of monsters on herself, which is pretty cool passive skills. And as you level up skills, she'll be doing more damage towards to monster type and the soldier units, and when you max it out, she'll be getting less damage from those soldier units as well as monster units. So overall, they are both, this passive is incredibly unique and very good, and it ties really well with her other skills as well. So this is definitely one of the most unique character, I would say, because she's able to summon all this thing as she stacks up the kills, and it's really cool concept that she has. I just really love the skill, and these little guys that she summons are definitely really tanky and definitely able to do a decent amount of damage, not to mention their striker class, so the ranger class usually, which are the soldiers, she's able to just shred them like nothing. And since there are a lot of soldier and this kind of monster type enemies within PvE contents, so she can definitely take a huge advantage when it comes to those kind of things. Now, when it comes to talking about her special skills, she's able to summon like a mouth, and it opens up from the ground and just like eats up the enemy. It's really cool looking skill, and it prioritizes enemy that's farthest away from her, so it's gonna be a good way to target like a sniper units hiding behind, especially with the PvP. She's also able to remove the barriers off from the enemies. So this is really good skill once again, and she's a sniper class able to attack the backline of the enemies. So usually when they have defender units at the front and they summon like soldier units and stuff like that in the back, and you can't really hit the ranger units in the back, so she's able to ignore that and attack the backline, and if she's successfully able to get the kill, or your other units able to do AoE damage past the defender able to get the kill, then it's able to summon these little monsters and stack it up and go towards the ship. So there's lots of possibility. It's really cool skill, and as you level up her skill, she will get more damage and a cooldown time. And finally, her ultimate skill looks really cool as well, and she just transforms herself and she just lets out all the thing inside of her and just does a huge amount of AoE range damage. It's really good skills and able to apply a decent amount of debuff. She's able to apply 30% accuracy debuff for 12 seconds, and as you max her skills out, she's able to do more damage, and she's also able to lower the enemy's evasion by 30%. So over her kits are really interesting. Like I said, her ultimate skill does a large amount of AoE damage, her special skills aims for the enemies in the back, and all these skills change up with her passive skill and applying debuff on them. She's able to summon monsters up in their dead bodies to hunt the enemies down. So really cool skill set. I really love her. I think she's definitely one of the most unique characters within Counter-Side. So when it comes to PvE wise, her gear set options are very flexible. I think you can pretty much use anything: attack sets, attack speed set, cooldown set, and you should be able to get a great result out of any of those options. if you want to get a great result with her within PvP, with a good cooldown set like Maid's gear sets, you should be able to spam more of his special skills as well as able to pull out her ultimate skill faster, applying a large amount of debuff to the enemies and has more chance to turn them into one of those her summoning monsters. But once again, she is really flexible character. I've been running attack speed set on her for forever and I think it's definitely working out for her. When the Shadow Palace comes out, she will definitely use those sets, which will be a lot better option for her since it does increase attack as well as other attributes. So definitely good option. She is really flexible unit in terms of gears. Just use whatever on her and you should have pretty decent result out of her. Now, when it comes to PB content, she is definitely good. So there is a lot of monster types, so she's able to do extra damage on them. There's also a lot of soldier classes, especially during the end game like the Shadow Palace and other runs. So she should be able to take a good advantage against those units. She'll be used once again in a lot of end game activities like that. Trust me, she is very useful. She is definitely not good against something like the raid activity. If you time her right, she should be able to summon a lot of her like little monsters and able to stack up against the bosses. But you know, ultimately they don't really do crazy amount of damage and you don't really need trash tank units to block their attacks. But she's definitely really good in a lot of end game PvE activities. You will definitely not regret getting her, and like I said, it's really cool to see her just summoning all these different monsters upon her skills and able to just rush the enemies, and you just see these little guys just eating up enemies' health like nothing. It is just really fun and satisfying to see. So EDEL'S little monsters, they will come really handy. They're able to absorb so much damage, and as she gets more kills, she should be easily able to deploy more of them, and the field will fill up those monsters, and you should be able to just have an army of them, and it's just really fun to see and how it stacks up and just shreds enemy units. I definitely really love her concept. I gotta say, she's definitely one of the most unique characters within counter side when it comes to her skill sets and way it works. The summoning thing is definitely really a cool idea they came up with. I'm glad they buffed her to have this kind of crazy powers. I definitely really enjoy her skill sets, and definitely she is really good pick within PvE activities, especially end game like Shadow Palace and other activity as well. So if you're looking for a good sniper, especially within PvE content that's able to carry you in a lot of end game activities in the future, you will definitely not want to miss her in that case. Now, within PvP side, within Korean servers, she is no longer good. There are just many good soldier units out there right now. They should be able to gang up on you and able to just like kill her really easily. So soldier units in Korean servers, they are very different. You need something else to counter them. It's kind of sad, but that's the kind of reality of the Edel. Even though she has all these like extra buffs to do more damage against the soldiers, to able to take less damage from the soldiers, they still should be able to do a lot of damage, because like I said, she's a sniper class, so she can't really take a hit from them. Within C servers, she should be pretty decent. Like I said, she is really good in PvE as well, and early days in Korean servers she was really good after she got buffed. So pretty sure you will not regret getting her at all. So definitely pull her out, try it with the PvP. I think you have a lot of fun. So don't miss out on her if you want to use it that does both well in PvP and PvE. So my final verdicts on her. Like I said, Edel is definitely one of the top tier waifu in this game. I love her. She got cool voice. Her skill sets are amazing. Her design is amazing. All the chains shackling on her and all these little monsters she spawns. You know, she's creepy in some way, and it definitely works. And if you read up the story, trust me, you will go insane at the end. This event got a lot of good story elements into it, and you will definitely really enjoy it. So don't miss out on her 100%. If I were you, I will pull it. I'm going to pull her. I have a decent amount of tickets saved up, so I should be able to get her, hopefully. If I don't get her, that'll be kind of sad. But I'm definitely going to go for her, and you should be as well. Like I said, she has a really long-lasting power within PvE when it comes to endgame and other activities, and not to mention within PvP and C servers, she should be pretty decent for a while. And if you look at her skin, she definitely got top tier skin. Like, even if you don't want her, if you look at the skin, I'm pretty sure you just want her. Like, this skin is amazing. This is definitely one of the top quality skins. That's all I can say. It's just really great skin. And it's not even SSR great skin. It's SR skin, but the quality is amazing. It comes with the skill cutscenes, everything you want. They're just really good skins. I just really love her. So anyways, that is pretty much it all about this short review about Edel. There's nothing too much to say about her because she is just definitely a really good unit. There's no other way to explain it. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. This has been Jake. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and let me know what you think about her in the comments, and I will see you guys next time in more videos.